Hello and welcome to the showcase. Um, I've been stuck on this for the past few days, and I finally got this thing working. So I thought I'd do a voiceover sort of showcase where I can actually, get over all the elements that I've completed to this point. So here we have the tile set. We have our roll animations, crouch animations, crouch attack. Everything has been implemented. So it's working. I still have yet to, complete like some of the animations like sliding, death animations, hit animations, stuff like that. But that's not going to be introduced until it is necessary, also known as when I introduce enemies. As you can see, I have a health and mana bar in the top left, and whenever I do an attack, it will go down, and when I roll, it will go down, and if you do not activate any of those for a few seconds, it'll start to go up. I also have the scrolling, which is pretty much working. I just haven't fixed this little thing on the edge here, simply because, I haven't found it necessary just yet. Like, it's just a very small bug fix, and I'm more focused on just, getting all the elements done. I think that the great thing about my original RPG series is that it was like a skeleton RPG where it had all the individual elements of an RPG, but without the optimization, the efficiency, and the quality that you're seeing from my games nowadays. So as you can see, we have this. At this point, I have 6 episodes done. We have the base player, the improved player, which has increased animations, and then we have the tile set and collisions. And then the 4th episode will be, I can't recall what the 4th episode is going to be, but like, I think it's good to just have a few things, kept tucked away for reveal. And then 5th episode is the mana bars stuff, the bars in the top left, and then 6th episode is the collisions. Now the collisions basically are like sort of like Griffpatch's collision pins, but it's a different system. So like it's the same situation where I have to make collisions that are focused on a very specific part of the tile set, but now I've changed it a little so that it actually functions without straight up copying Griffpatch's code, because this is still my project and I don't want my code to be confused for his when I put all the effort into mine. In fact, I haven't even finished watching the full RPG tutorial. I got through the first like 3 episodes and the devlogs, and that's it. So I barely know anything about it. So this is like entirely my code. So just to show you the system, generate a bit of height. I've zoomed in so that I'm not like spoiling the code and I can use it for later. But here we've got this. Basically, whenever a tile is within a certain distance of the player, it loads collisions based on a binary 16-digit set encoded to the grid. Now, instead of a 9x9 grid that Griffpatch uses, I use a 4x4 grid, which is arguably more complex, and it basically just achieves this and allows my player to do this. So it generates, it's completely, original. As you can see, I haven't yet finished incorporating it. Right, these stairs are going to end up having collisions, but for testing purposes, I only added collision binary strings for the wall tile set pieces, which are the ones that you see changing now. And then obviously this happens off screen, because once I put this back, it disappears. But as you can see, I'm rolling here and I cannot continue any further. And it works pretty much perfectly fine. Like, it works pretty much without fail. So as you can see, it's a very neat system. But I think I'm going to leave it at that. I only got like 1 episode done in the last week as I fiddled around with this collision thing and went through a bunch of issues. The next thing that I'm probably going to incorporate is enemies. But that's probably going to take me another week or so, because creating the pathfinding AI and all the rest of that stuff is a humongous task, and I'm honestly surprised that I even got this far. So that's all I have to say about it. I hope you enjoyed the showcase. There is more to come. I you know, I plan to include a lot of things, NPCs, probably sprite layering, because it's a little wanky, you know, doing some of the things that I'm doing here. But like I said, right, I'm going to add NPCs, enemies, probably an inventory system, and then you know, bosses and like a storyline, and actually make it a full-fledged RPG instead of just like this first portion, which is where I ended up stopping RPG Season 2 in my previous project shown in the original showcase. With that being said, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.